Okay, so today's Ash Wednesday, the beginning of Lent. I haven't done this many times in my life, but I'm going to take it pretty seriously this time because I'm really trying to quit marijuana finally and for real and not use it as such a crutch anymore. What I'm going to do is what's his name? Connor Womack, maybe, on YouTube. He's a Christian, very motivational guy, sort of reluctantly being called, like me. And he's doing a black fast, which I never heard of before. Maybe it's a Catholic thing where you fast until 3, which is either the hour that Jesus was crucified or the hour he died. I'm not sure, but I think I can inch my way into doing that instead of just giving it completely up, because I've done that before, and boom, the spiritual warfare. 2 different times I had quit. One for 10 days, and then somebody brought me some for free. And then another time for a day. 1 day, and somebody brought me some for free. This time, if that happens, I see your tactic, and it ain't finna happen, okay? Alright, but the reason I'm making this video is here's some techniques that I've used to quit other addictions in the past. The first thing, if you have anxiety, which probably most people do, but if you have the kind like me where it's a horrible self-talking wench that won't ship up, my daughter used to say that when she was a baby, then do this number. Instead of engaging with that talk and having this argument with yourself, which is what I used to do, don't engage with that. Engage with God. And I would just immediately shut that down, and I still do this. Lord Father, thank you for everything you've done for me. Please forgive me my sins. Instead of arguing with that voice in your head, Lord Father, please forgive me. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Whichever order you want to do. I would do the gratitude first. And then the please forgive me, because maybe there's something you're feeling guilty about. And I'm just like walking around always feeling guilty for something. So this sort of mantra works for me, and also putting the focus on God instead of whatever spiritual warfare may be going on with you. And another thing that I do is I look for the birds. The Bible says that's one of the first creations, and that's something I ask for motivation. Lord, send me the birds. My husband said it works for him too. And it's like in the beginning of my journey, I was like, God, I just need you so much right now. And I remember when I was a kid seeing all these huge flocks of birds, and I'd like to see that again. Well, and all of a sudden I started seeing these huge flocks of birds, and people say, well, that's manifestation. Well, no, that was God, because I wasn't talking to a vision board. I was literally praying and asking for the birds. But what he sent me was the awareness of the birds, that they were never gone from me, just that I wasn't paying attention. And that's probably the same for you. What do you need to have your awareness renewed? For God to send me the color blue, or send me that twinkly star I used to see. The last thing, which may sound kind of crazy, and I can't really explain it, but Genesis 1:2, the very second verse, it's like, and God was hovering over the face of the waters. God was hovering over. Before anything was created, so there's God, and then he's hovering over the face of the waters, whatever that is. I don't know. I think that water most definitely has some kind of properties that we may not understand, because according to scientists, that's like what gives us all life here on this planet, what sets it apart, right? So what I did when I was trying to lose over 100 pounds, but this would work for there's all kind of addictions, all kind of things people are going through. I would take a shower and just like let either the cold showers are good, but if you don't want to torture yourself, don't do that. And I would just sort of close my eyes and run my hand on my arms and say, wash away, just over and over, wash away, wash away. I had no specific thing that I wanted gone. I mean, I knew I had a lot of childhood traumas and things, which we all do. Don't go blaming your mamas and daddies. Your life is what you've made it. And especially, I'm almost 41, so it's definitely all on me now. But dealing with those traumas, and just, that was my way of just sort of saying, God, please take this. I admit that these things are here and in me, this ugliness, demons, if you want to call it. People can call it disease, anxiety and stuff, dis-ease. And so I just said, wash away, wash away. Don't know what, but you do. Wash away. And he did. Slowly but surely washed it away. And you know, I went 20 years talking and complaining, like with my sister, about the same old crap. Same old, just like re-traumatizing yourself, basically, and re-going through it. And after I'd done that for about 6 months, you know, I don't even think about those things anymore. And whenever I do, I don't want to say it's with a spirit of gratitude, but it's with, like, hindsight. And if those things didn't happen, maybe I wouldn't be the empathetic person that I am now, or, you know, able to very diligently recognize a predator around my daughter, or, you know, a narcissistic person. Yeah, the traumas gave me some superpowers there. I started accepting the bad with the good, and a lot of people, they're like, oh man, if God exists, why do he let all these bad things happen? If God exists, why do he let all these good things happen? See, you always blame him for the bad, but you don't blame him for the good. Why? Well, let's start doing that. Asking God to wash it away, and whenever the anxiety comes, whenever the thoughts come, Lord Father, thank you for everything you've done for me. Please forgive me of my sins. And then look around you. Look for the thing that you asked the Father for your motivation. For me, it's kind of like a little wink. Boom. There's a cardinal where it shouldn't be. Something like that. Just give her a go.